The smell of those burnt tires is in there. Switching over to the flavour of this week, among the more high-profile Formula One fans in India is a certain Sachin Tendulkar. The master has been following motorsport since his childhood and will be at the tracks to watch the race. Here he is speaking exclusively to CNBC TV18's Sohini Tat. Take a listen.
Sachin, thanks for talking to us on Overdrive. We know you're a big fan of automobiles and racing. When did this love affair start?
I was in Bandra East, and just behind our building there was this drive-in theatre, and that is where all the cars would drive in every evening, and that's where I would stand in the balcony and keep watching different cars. Though in those days there weren't many different cars, but I was fascinated by that, and that's how love for cars grew.
We're just a week now away from the first Indian F1 race. Will we see you there?
Yes, I'm planning to be there, and is invited by Bernie Eccleston, so it would be an experience. It's something really fantastic happening for the people of India, as well as there'd be so many tourists. So it's on the whole good for our nation.
Who are you supporting?
I'm always supporting the Indian team first. It is Force India, and then comes the rest.
What impact do you think this race will have on Indian motorsports?
It's a great platform for the young drivers to watch how the Formula One drivers operate, and it's a different skill altogether, and then also pick a lot of things. I'm sure there'd be young drivers who would want to be around and see how the preparations are, and then it's a different level altogether for them. But also this exposure of having these top drivers around would teach them a lot, and then this is a great opportunity for them to learn, grasp as many things as possible.
Right, the wait is almost over. This weekend, India will host its first ever Formula One Grand Prix. The Sahara Force India team is making sure they make their home Grand Prix count. So in the capital, two of the team's drivers were at hand to launch a product from the stable of the parent company, Kingfisher, and Adrian Sutil and test driver Nico Hulkenberg showed off that they are more than just skilled drivers. The team has lured fans with a contest which got 75 consumers an all-expense-paid 3-day trip to Delhi to watch the race. This will be the team's first race as the newly formed Sahara Force India, and its leading driver Adrian Sutil spoke to CNNIBN's Mendra Doughty.
Just to prove the noise you didn't make, Adrian and Nico get more.
For Force India, it's definitely a very important race, and I'm happy to be here. I'm proud to be part of it. Let's see, it's already quite a lot of work, as you can see, and a lot of PR events and a lot of filming, and but it just shows how excited everyone is, and hopefully we can translate it into a real good result this weekend.
Vijay Mallya has always said that when the GP comes to India, he wants a podium finish from you guys. So what about that?
Oh yeah, I want a podium finish since 2 years, but it's hard to achieve it, so we need a little bit of luck. But hopefully we have fortune this weekend, and the race works out for us, and then everything's possible.
You've obviously done the simulator for the Buddh circuit, right? How's that going so far?
Yeah, that went very well. So it's good to have an idea about the circuit, and the simulation is very good. So it goes up and down. It's a long straight. There's quite a few blind corners in there and high-speed corners. Interesting, yeah. So now I'm of course excited how it really is in a real circuit.
You are fighting Renault for the 5th spot, right? So do you think it's a very strategic time for you to come down to India, because you will have that home support? You think that'll help you get some extra points?
Yeah, well, for us it's very important to keep this 6th position in the Constructors World Championship, but also we're looking a little bit to the front. The Renaults are still, say, in a distance, difficult but not impossible, but also at the same time we have to concentrate on the people behind us, Sauber and Toro Rosso.
Okay, what about the Indian drivers? We know Narene's going to be driving, we're not so sure about Karun yet.
It depends on the car, what you are in, and so they are both not in the best teams. Of course it's hard for them to show how they are and how good they are, so different position where they are in, but I think main thing they have been into Formula One since a few years, and there must be a reason behind that.
First look at the replica of the trophy that will be given to the winner of the Indian Grand Prix, designed in the shape of the Qutub Minar. The trophy is between 20 to 22 inches in height. Copper, brass, silver and gold have been used to make the trophy in traditional Meenakari work. It's taken a month for Amit Pabwal to design the trophy, which weighs 5 kilograms. Pabwal has designed trophies before for the Guinness World Record and the World T20 Championship. But while the speed of motorsport thrills, it surely kills. As India's date with the world's fastest sport nears, motorsport has been shaken to the core by two tragic incidents with deaths on the MotoGP and IndyCar circuits. The question being asked again, is the sport really safe enough?